Hello and welcome to an existential episode of Go Fraser Valley. Now it's that time of year where people start talking about bunnies, laying eggs, chocolate eggs that is, and depending on your circle's blood. It's Easter. And one of my favorite Easter memories is decorating eggs, but I think it's been over a decade since I've last painted one. So I'm going to try it again at the Ukrainian Egg Decorating class. So it's been a long time since I've last decorated some eggs, and I think I used a little bit of paint, but Ukrainian egg decorating, I haven't tried that. So to explain a little more, I have with me our humble teacher, Jean Jury. So what is Ukrainian egg decorating?
Well, Ukrainian egg decorating, well actually the word for the egg is called pisanka.
Pisanka.
And that means to write.
Oh really?
So we write on the egg. We don't actually paint on it and that. We write the design on the egg.
Okay.
And then we put it into a series of dyes to color them. And we start with the light color, yellow, and we proceed on to the darkest color, which is black.
So how long have you been doing Ukrainian egg
I've been doing
decorating?
them for almost 40 years.
Wow.
There was a class being offered here in Abbotsford, just like this. And I saw the ad and I said, I'm going. I took it and I loved it. And I've been doing them ever since.
Are you Ukrainian yourself?
Yes, I am. I'm 100% Ukrainian.
Oh wow. Did you do any egg decorating when you were a child then?
No, I
family
didn't.
tradition?
My mother did them.
Yeah.
But the conditions weren't suitable for her to teach us.
What sort of tie-in to Easter do these eggs have? Maybe
Well,
even for you.
the eggs, well, the Ukrainians have done the eggs for thousands of years.
Really?
They found samples of them in diggings and that, and so in records and that. So it was an ancient tradition to do them. A farmer would put a pisanka, is what they're called, in the corners of his field to have a better harvest.
Oh, really?
Into the chicken coop for the chickens to lay more eggs.
Oh, so like as a good luck charm.
It was superstitious.
Interesting.
And then when Jesus came in, then the symbols kind of changed, and the colors all have meaning. The color red represents the blood Jesus shed for us, and the cross that they did, well, it represents the cross that he was hung on. So the colors all have meaning. The designs all have meaning. So some of the old traditions, the superstitions, evolved into the egg, so they're still there.
What do you love about the egg decorating?
Well, it's traditional, but I look at it, it's an art. So it doesn't have to be just for Ukrainians. Anybody can do them, because it's an art. You can't. Well, yeah, you can hang it up on the wall, frame it, get it cut in half, and framed, and you can hang it as a picture. But most of the time, you put it into a brandy glass or whatever, and keep it in the cupboard. So you're always displaying.
How many eggs have you made? I'm curious. How many?
Thousands, I think.
What brought you to teach this class today? Why are you teaching it for us here?
Well, I'm a member of the Ukrainian Club of Abbotsford. In fact, my husband and I were one of the original members.
Oh, really?
Of the club. And so we've just stayed on with it, and so I'm helping keep the tradition alive, the Ukrainian art alive, so that people don't forget about it. And it's a beautiful art for anybody.